Hi guys, if you don't like this search highlights or this search bar ad here, then this video will show you how to remove them. As you know, whenever you click on this Windows search box, search highlights appear. Search highlights is a new feature that basically shows you the news, event, trending searches and many other stuff related to the current date. But a lot of people don't like this advertisement kind of stuff and prefer a basic and cleaner Windows search look. And if you are also one of them, then let's see how to turn off this search highlight section and this search bar ads in Windows 11. In order to turn it off, simply click on these three dot options here and then go to search settings. Now here, scroll down. Now under this more settings, there is an option called show search highlights, which is basically here to help you see content suggestion in the search box and in search home. So we will simply turn it off. Once you turn it off, you can see search bar ads is disabled now. And when you click on this search box, there are no search highlights and you get a cleaner Windows search look. So this is how you can easily disable search highlights in Windows 11. Hi guys. For your convenience, if you want to display weather on your taskbar in Windows 11, something like this, then follow this step-by-step process. As we all know, weather widget on the taskbar is the best way to get quick access to essential weather information. So let's see how to display weather and temperature on taskbar in Windows 11. To do that, first of all, right click on the taskbar and then click on taskbar setting. Now here, you have to simply turn on the widgets. As you can see, once you turn on the widgets, weather widgets appears here. Now let's customize it. So let's close this window. Now we need to set our weather location. So simply click here and you can see in the widget, here weather widget is pinned. So we will simply click on this three dot option and then go to customize widget. Now let's suppose I want to set Florida as my weather location. So I will type Florida and I'm going to choose this option here. So I will simply click on this plus icon and then close it. Now again click on this three dot option icon and click on customize widget. And as you know, we want to set Florida as our weather location. So in order to set it as our prime location, simply click on it. And as quickly you set it, it will start displaying you the temperature and weather of Florida. You can do many customization here. To do that, simply click here and you can see you can change it to the medium or a small or whatever you like. In case you want to display your temperature in Fahrenheit, you can choose it from here. Here it is. I prefer Celsius, so I will select it as just Celsius. And that's it. And in case if you want to see full weather forecast, simply click here and you can see everything from here. So this is how you can easily display weather widget on your taskbar in Windows 11. And in case widgets are not opening or not working properly on your Windows 11 computer, then please watch this video. As you can see, when I click on the widget menu here, everything is opening properly on my computer. So let's fix this problem. And to fix this problem, simply right click on the taskbar and then go to the taskbar settings. And under the taskbar setting, simply you have to make sure the widgets option is enabled here. So it's enabled here. Now let's move toward the solution. So first of all, right click on the start menu and then go to the device manager section. And on the device manager, simply expand the display adapters and you will be able to see your graphics card. Simply right click on it and then go to properties. Now on the graphics card property, go to the driver section here and simply click on disable device. Now to disable your graphics card, simply click on the S button. Now just wait for a few seconds. And once your graphics card is disabled, simply close it and let's check if the widget is working fine or not. So simply click on the widget menu and you can see everything is working just fine. And since your widget is working fine now, so you can enable the graphics card. So let's do it. Right click on the start menu and go to the device manager. On the device manager, under the display adapter section, simply right click on your graphics card and then go to the properties. Now go to the driver section and simply enable this device. Again wait for a few seconds and your graphics card will be enabled. And once your graphics card is enabled, let's check whether the widget is working fine or not. So let's close them. And now let's click on the widget menu here. Okay, you can see everything is working just fine. So by following the exact method, you can easily fix widget problem in Windows 11. Let's see how to clear window update cache on Windows 11. So here is the first method. First of all, right click on the start menu and then click on the settings. Now here go to the systems and then storage. Now simply click on this temporary file. Now here you have to select all the temporary files you want to delete. But make sure you must select these two files, delivery optimization files and Windows upgrade log files, because these two files are related to Windows updates. Since I have few important documents under the downloads folder, so I will not select this. I will select the recycle bin and everything else. Once you have selected everything, simply click on the remove file and then click on the continue button. Now wait for a few seconds, and once everything has been deleted, simply click on the refresh button. You can see almost all the Windows update files has been deleted. Now let's move towards the second method. For the second method, simply type services and open it. Now here you have to find Windows update. Here it is, and simply double click on it. Now here simply click on this stop button and then click on OK. Now close it. Now simply right click on this start button and go to the file explorer. Here click on this PC and then go to the C drive. Here click on Windows and then find software distribution folder. Here it is, open it. Now select everything under this folder and then right click on it and then click on the delete button. Once everything is clean, close the window. And now simply restart your system. That's it guys. This is how you can easily clear window update cache on Windows 11. Let's see how to clear NVIDIA cache on Windows 11. If your system has NVIDIA graphics card, you can follow this step-by-step process. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, right click on the desktop and go to show more options and then click on NVIDIA control panel. Now here under the 3D settings, click on manage 3D settings. Now under this global setting tab, find shader cache size. Here it is. From here, you have to simply choose the disabled option. Once it is disabled, simply click on apply button. Once the shader cache size is disabled, let's move towards the next step. So close it. Now simply open the file explorer and here remove everything and type %local app data % and press enter. Now here you have to find NVIDIA folder. Here it is. Open it. Now go to the DX cache. Here select everything. Then right click on it and choose delete option. Now go back and open GL cache folder. Again select everything. Right click on it and choose delete option. If you see this, simply select do this for all current items and click on skip. Now go to the local folder here and click on this D3DS cache folder. Again select everything, right click on it and choose delete option. Once everything is deleted here, go to the app data and click on local log folder. Now go to the NVIDIA folder and click on per driver version. Then go to the DX cache. Now select everything, right click on it. If you see this Windows security error, simply click on OK and then click on delete. If you again see this, simply select this and then click on skip button. Some of these files might be in use right now, that's why it is not being deleted. So Now again go to the app data folder and open roaming. Now again go to the NVIDIA folder, open the computer cache. Now again select everything and right click and choose delete. So you can see we have almost deleted every cache file here. But to make sure, let's run a disk cleanup. So close this and type disk cleanup. Open it. Now choose C. OK. Now here you have to uncheck everything and only choose the DirectX shader cache. Once you have selected this option, simply click on OK. And when this warning appears, simply click on delete files. Now everything has been cleaned. Now the last thing we have to do is enable the shader cache size that we have disabled in the beginning. Okay, so let's do it. So first of all, right click, go to the show more options and click on NVIDIA control panel. Now here again go to the manage 3D settings option here. Now under the global settings, find the shader cache size. Here it is. And then simply choose the driver default option here. Here it is. Once you have selected this option, simply click on apply button. So that's it. NVIDIA shader cache size has been enabled again. Now simply close the NVIDIA control panel. Now go to the start menu and simply restart your system. That's it, guys. This is how you can easily clear NVIDIA cache on Windows 11. And today in this video, we are going to see why clear RAM cache, how to check cached RAM on Windows 11, and how to clear RAM cache on Windows 11. Okay. So first of all, let's find out why you should clear RAM cache in Windows 11. When the RAM cache become overloaded, it can slow down your computer as it struggles to manage memory efficiently. Clearing the cache allows Windows 11 to allocate memory more effectively, leading to a smoother operation and better overall performance. Regularly clearing the RAM cache can help prevent slowdowns, crashes, and other issues related to memory management. So now let's see how to check cached RAM on Windows 11. To check the cached RAM on Windows 11, right click on this start button and then go to Task Manager. Here on Task Manager, simply click on this navigation button and then go to Performance tab. Now finally click on Memory. Now you can see here on my computer the cached memory is 8.3 GB, which is a lot. Now let's see how to clear RAM cache on Windows 11. To remove the RAM cache, you have to simply install a small application provided by the Microsoft. So let's open the browser and type RAM map. Here is the first result, which is the Microsoft link. Simply open it. Now here click on this download RAM map and then double click on it. Now you have to simply double click on this file called rammap.exe and then click on run. Now here you have to wait for a few seconds. It's running. We will wait for a few seconds and it's fully launched now. As you can see here, cached RAM memory on our computer is 8.5 GB. Now let's clear it. To clear it, simply go to the empty section of this RAM map application and then select this option called empty standby list. Now you can see the cached memory has been cleared from 8.2 GB to almost 300 MB. This is how you can easily clear the RAM cache on Windows 11. And let's see how to clear Outlook cache in Windows 11. So to do that, first of all, right click on the start button and click on run. Now here simply type %local app data % and click on OK. Now here open the Microsoft folder. Here it is. And then go to the Outlook folder. Now here open this ROM cache folder. Now select everything here and then right click on it and then click on the delete button. Once you have deleted everything under the ROM cache folder, next you have to delete is autocomplete cache on Outlook. Okay, so let's close it and then open the Outlook. Now here go to the file and then options. Now here simply click on the mail and then go to the send messages section. Here it is. Here you have to simply click on this empty autocomplete list. So click here and then select yes. Now finally click on the OK button. So that's it guys. This is how you can easily clear Outlook cache in Windows 11. Hey guys, most probably your Microsoft Edge browser looks like this every time you open it. And when you go to its new tab, it looks something similar like this with lots of news and stuffs, right? And if you don't like it and you want a clean basic google.com page with Google search box like this, and this when you open a new tab on Microsoft Edge, then follow these methods. As you know, whenever you open Microsoft Edge browser, it appears with Amazon web page. Even when you click on this homepage button, it opens the similar web page. Even when you open the new tab here, it opens the same web page. It is almost like Microsoft want to force you to use Bing, which is its inbuilt search engine, and Copilot, and all other services available on this Amazon web page. But in case if you don't want to see this annoying web page every time you open your Microsoft web browser, and instead of this, if you want to use a clean basic Google web page with Google search box, then here are the steps. First of all, click on this three dot button here and then go to settings. Now here go to this section, start home in new tab. Now under this section, when Microsoft Edge start, simply choose this option, open these pages, select here and then click on add a new page. Now here type google.com. I want to open Google whenever Microsoft Edge start, so I am using this URL. Now simply click on add. Next, under this home button section here, choose this option and then remove it from here and type google.com. Here it is. And finally click on save. So now whenever we will click on this home button, Google will appear. Now when it comes to new tab page, there are no direct option to replace Amazon web page with google.com. Even when you click on this customize button, it simply redirects on the Amazon web page. So you can say there are no direct option to replace it with the google.com. But don't worry, we have a solution here. Let's first check if home button and when Microsoft Edge start are working just fine. So let's close it and open the Microsoft web browser now. As you can see, when we open Microsoft web browser, google.com is appearing now instead of the Amazon web page. Even when you click on this homepage button, Google web page is appearing. But when we click on this new tab page here, you can see Amazon web page is still appearing. So let's see how to replace this page with google.com. To do so, first of all click on this three dot button and then this time go to extension. Now then click on this link, get extensions for Microsoft Edge. And then here type custom new tab. Now you have to find this extension here, which is custom new tab. You can remember it by this icon. Okay. So we will simply click on get button here. And when we see this notification, simply click on add extension. You might see this notification, but don't worry, simply ignore it. Now again click on this three dot icon, click on extension, and this time click on manage extension. Now under the installed extension, custom new tab is here. We will simply enable it. And then we will click the details option of this extension here. Scroll down and click on extension options. Now here you have to type the URL you want to open when you click on the new tab. So I want to open google.com whenever I click on the new tab. So I will type that. Here it is and click on save. That's it. Now you can see whenever you open new tab, google.com is appearing. Now let's once close it and see if everywhere google.com is appearing on Microsoft Edge. So let's close it. Open the Microsoft Edge. You can see on the start, google.com web page is appearing. When we click on this home page button, google.com is appearing. And when you open the new tab, google.com is appearing. You can see. So this is how you can always open Google in a new tab on Microsoft Edge. Let's see how to stop Bing from opening at startup on Windows 11. If you are also one of those users who feel annoyed by seeing Bing every time you start your computer, something like this, then this video will help you stop Bing from opening at a startup on your Windows 11 computer. Okay, so let's begin. So here is the first method. First of all, right click on the start button and then click on settings. Now go to the account section and then scroll down and click on sign in option. Now here again scroll down, and under these additional settings you have to disable these three options. Okay, so let's disable it. And now go to the app section. Here it is, and then click on the startup. Now under this startup setting, simply disable everything related to Bings. Okay, so this is the Bing service updater, we will disable it. Here it is the Microsoft Bing service, we will disable it. Now let's see if there are more Bing settings. No. And as we know that Bing might open at a startup if Microsoft Edge is set to launch on a startup. So we will disable the Microsoft Edge as well. Okay, so disable it. In case you are unable to disable the startup apps from here, you can disable it from the task manager as well. Okay, so let's see how to disable it from the task manager. Okay, so let's first of all close it. Now to disable the startup apps like Bing in task manager, first of all right click on the taskbar and click on task manager. Now here go to the startup apps section. Now you have to disable all the startup apps related to Bing. Okay, so here it is. To disable it, simply right click on it and then click on disabled. You can see the status is disabled now. Again here, this is the Bing service updater. So we will right click on it and disable it. And we will also disable the Microsoft Edge. So here right click on it and then click on disabled. Once you disable this Bing related app, Bing should not appear on the startup. However, if this method is not working for you, follow the next method. So let's close it. Removing Bing from a startup folder can also fix this problem. So let's see how to do it. First of all, right click on the start button and then click on run and then type cell:startup and press enter. Now under this startup folder, you have to remove anything related to Bing program. Okay, so I have one program, Bing service updater. So we will remove it. Simply right click on it and then click on delete. Once you delete it, you can see this program will be deleted from the task manager. So let's check it. First of all, right click on the taskbar and click on task manager and go to the startup apps. Now you can see Bing service updater has been deleted from here. So now let's move toward the next method. Close it. You can also stop Bing from opening as a startup by stopping the Microsoft Edge to appear on a startup. So let's see how to do it. First of all, open the Microsoft Edge, then click on this three dot option and then go to settings. Now you have to go to this section here, start, home and new tabs. Simply click on it and then here scroll down. Now here you have to disable this option here, which is called automatically opens Microsoft Edge when you sign into Windows. Okay, so we will simply disable it. Now let's move toward the one more final method. Let's close it. If nothing is working for you, you can try out this final method. For that, first of all, go to the search and type task scheduler. Here it is. Open it. Now click on this task scheduler library and then expand it. And now you have to find these two services, Microsoft Edge Update Task Machine Core and Microsoft Edge Update Task Machine UI. And you have to simply disable these two services. So simply right click on it and then click on disable. Again right click on this and click on disable. Once you disable these two services, simply close it, click on a start button, and then simply restart your computer. Once you restart your computer, Bing should not appear on the startup. So that's it guys, this is how you can easily stop Bing from opening at a startup on Windows 11. Hi guys, if you don't like unwanted apps opening automatically as soon as you start your computer, something like this, then this video will help you stop apps from opening on a startup on Windows 11. So let's begin. Here is the first method. First of all, right click on the start button and then go to settings. Now go to the app section and then click on startup. Now under this startup section, you can see all the apps which automatically opens when your system starts. So we will simply disable it. Let's disable all the apps which is enabled here. So we will disable it. Again, we will disable it. And you can disable all the apps from here. And you can see we have disabled all the startup apps from here. This way you can easily disable all the startup apps from your system. But in case any of the apps you want to stop from opening on a startup is not listed here, then follow the next method. So let's close it. Using the task manager to disable the startup apps in Windows 11 is the best way. So let's see how to do it. First of all, right click on this taskbar here and select the task manager. Now go to the startup apps section and you can see all the startup apps listed here. Some of the apps are already disabled and some of the apps are enabled. So let's see how to disable it. Let's say you want to disable this application here. We will simply right click on it and select disable. Again, you can select any of the app you want and select disable. This way you can disable any of the app you want. And you can see we have disabled all the apps from the task manager. Once you disable all the startup apps from here, no application will appear automatically when you start your computer. Now let's move toward the next method. So let's simply close it. You can also disable all the startup apps from the system configuration. So let's see how to do it. First of all, right click on the start button, then go to run and here type msconfig and click on OK. Now here on the system configuration, go to the general tab and then select selective startup. Here it is. Now you have to simply uncheck this option, load a startup items. So let's uncheck it and then simply click on apply and then OK. So that's it. Once you do this, a startup apps will not appear automatically when you start your computer. Now let's see one more very simple method. Using the CC cleaner is another best method to stop apps from opening on a startup in Windows 11. So let's see how to do it. First of all, type CC cleaner here. Here it is. Open it. Now go to the tool section and then click on startups. Here you can see all the apps enabled for a startup. So we will simply disable it. So for example, if you want to disable this, we will simply select it and click on disabled. And you can see it's disabled now. Similarly, we will select this and disable it, this and disable it. And by following the same method, you can disable all the startup apps from here. So you can see all the startup programs are disabled now. Let's close it now. Now let's go to the task manager one more time and see if all the startup apps are disabled. So let's simply right click on the taskbar and then go to task manager and then startup apps. Now you can see all the apps are disabled. In the status section, everything is disabled. So that's it guys. This is how you can easily stop apps from opening on a startup on Windows 11. Let's see how to stop a screen from turning off on Windows 11 and how to turn off sleep mode on Windows 11. Okay. So let's see. First of all, right click on the start button and then click on the power options. Now here under the power options, simply go to this section, a screen sleep and hibernate timeouts. Open it. Now to stop your screen from turning off, simply click here and then choose never. Similarly, in order to turn off sleep mode on your computer, simply click here and then select never. Once you have set these two options as never, simply restart your computer and that's it. This is how you can easily keep your computer screen always on and prevent it from going into the sleep mode. Let's see how to turn on or turn off noise separation on Windows 11. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, right click on this sound icon and then go to sound settings. Now here scroll down and click on this more sound settings option. Now on this sound dialog box, go to the communication tab and select mute all other sounds. If you want to reduce all other sound by 80%, you can choose this option. If you want to reduce all other sound by 50%, you can choose this option. Here I want to reduce all other sound by 100%. So I will choose this option. Okay. Once done, simply click on apply and OK. This is how you can easily turn on noise separation on Windows 11. Now in case if you want to turn it off, simply go to this more sound setting option and then go to this communications tab and select do nothing. Click apply and then OK. And now your noise separation on Windows 11 will be turned off. Hi guys, let's see how to clear credential cache in Windows 11. For that, first of all, go to this search box and type control panel. Open it. Now here, go to the user accounts. Now under the credential manager here, simply click on this link, manage Windows credential. Now you can see under the Windows credential, there are three types of credentials: Windows credentials, certified based credentials, and generic credentials. I have already cleared the Windows credential and certified based credential. If you have this credential, you can clear the same way. I'm going to clear the generic credential here right now. Let's say I want to clear this credential. So I will simply click on it and then there is a remove option. I will simply click on the remove and select yes. And you can see the generic credential has been cleared. Similarly, you can delete any of the credential you want. In case you want to clear the web credential, simply click on it. Now here, if you have web credential, you can remove it in the same way. So that's it guys. This is how you can easily clear the Windows credential and clear the credential cache in Windows 11. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a program to startup in Windows 11. As you can see, when you open the task manager and go to the startup tab here, you can see many programs are available here. And all these programs start running when your computer starts. Now let's say you want to add few other programs here. So how to do it? Let's check out. Let's close it. Now first of all, you have to open the app you want to add to the startup. Now let's say if you want to add VLC media player to the startup. So how to do it? First of all, type VLC and right click and go to the open file location. Here you can see the VLC media player icon is available here. Once you have the program you want to add to the startup, now you have to open the startup folder. Now to open the Windows 11 startup folder, simply right click here and then click on run. Now you have to simply type this command, which is shell startup, and click on OK button. Now the startup folder will appear here. Now you have to simply right click on the app you want to add to the startup and copy it and simply paste it here into the startup folder. So let's say I have added the VLC media player. Now let's say I want to add Microsoft Excel to the startup folder. So I will simply go here and type Excel. And now simply right click here and open the file location. Now you can see here is the Microsoft Excel program. I will simply right click on it and then copy it and simply paste it to the startup folder. Now let's say I want to add Microsoft OneNote to the startup folder. I will similarly right click on it and then copy it and then paste it to the startup folder. And similarly, you can copy and paste any program you want to add to the startup folder. Once you have added all the program you want in your Windows 11 startup, simply close this application. Now it's time to check whether these apps are now added to the Windows 11 startup or not. So to check, simply right click here and go to the Task Manager and then go to the Startup tab here. You can see VLC Media Player is available now. I have added the Microsoft OneNote, which is here, Microsoft Excel, which is here. So you can see I have added these 3 apps and all these 3 apps are available now into the startup folder. So by following the same method, you can add any program you want into your Windows 11 startup. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn off notifications in Windows 11. So let's do it. First of all, go to the Start menu and then click on Settings. Now here you have to go to the System Settings and then click on Notifications. Here you can see all the apps and the notification of all these apps are turned on by default. So if you want to turn off the notification of particular any app, you can simply do it by here. Simply turn it off, whatever you want. But if you want to turn off the notifications of all these apps at once, then you can simply turn off this option which says get notification from apps and other senders. When you turn it off, the notifications from all these apps get disabled automatically. I'm going to show you how to make Google Chrome your default browser in Windows 11. As you can see, whenever I open the Google Chrome browser, it always says Google Chrome isn't your default browser, set as default. And whenever I click on this set as default button, it opens up the default app settings. So what to do now? How to set Chrome as default browser? Well, you have to simply go to this section here which says set default for applications and search Microsoft Edge. Once you see the Microsoft Edge browser option here, simply open it. From here you can see Microsoft browser is set default for these file types and link types. So you have to simply change it to Google Chrome. Let's simply click on it and then select Google Chrome. Finally click on OK. Now again let's change this file type. Simply click here and then choose Google Chrome. And similarly set Google Chrome for all these options. Wherever you see Microsoft Edge, simply change it to Google Chrome. Okay. Once you set Google Chrome for all these file types and link types, your Google Chrome browser will be now default browser on your PC. So let's close it and then simply open the Google Chrome. Now you can see set as default button isn't here anymore. Now let's check if Google Chrome browser is your default browser. And to check that, simply click on this 3-dotted menu and then go to the settings. Now scroll down. Now here in the default browser section, it says Google Chrome is your default browser. So that's it guys. By following this exact method, you can easily make Google Chrome as your default browser in Windows 11. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn off transparency effect in Windows 11. If you have transparent effect on your taskbar like this or on your start menu like this, then you can simply disable it by following this method. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, go to the start menu and then click on settings. Now here you have to go to the personalization settings and then scroll down and go to the colors. Now here you will be able to see transparency effects option. You have to simply turn it off, and when you turn it off, the transparency effect on your taskbar is gone now and it's completely dark. Same is with the start menu here. It's completely dark. So if you like this dark background on your start menu or taskbar, then you can simply turn off the transparency effect. Today I am going to show you how to change date and time in Windows 11. Okay, so let's do it. And the first method is changing date and time using the taskbar. So let's go to the right side taskbar here and simply right click on this date and time widget and then choose adjust date and time option. Now under the date and time section here, you have to just make sure that this option set the time automatically is turned off. Okay, so let's turn it off. Once you disable this, the option set the date and time manually will enable here. Here you have to simply click on the change. Now you can see the change the date and time settings appeared here. Now from here you can easily change the date and time according to your wish. So if you want to change the date, simply change from here, and if you want to change the time, simply change from this option. Okay, and once you made all the changes, simply click on the change button here, and this way you can easily change the date and time on your Windows 11 computer. Now let's move towards the second method. And the second method is changing date and time using the control panel. First of all, type control panel here and then open control panel. Now go to the clock and region section here and then click on date and time settings. Now on the date and time window, you have to simply click on this button, which is change date and time. And now from here, you can change the date according to your wish and time from this section. And if you want to change the date and time format, simply click on this option, which is called change calendar settings. And from here, you can easily change the date and time formats. Once you made all the changes, simply click on apply and then OK. And again here on OK button. Now finally, simply click on the apply and OK button and your time will be changed. Today I'm going to show you how to check graphics card on Windows 11. So if you want to check what graphics card you have on your computer, simply follow these methods. And the first method is checking graphics card by settings. And to do that, simply go to the start menu and click on settings. Now on the settings, go to the system settings and then click on display. Now under the display settings, simply scroll down and click on advanced display. Now here you can see all the display information and you can see my computer is connected to the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. So this is the graphics card I am using right now. And if you want the detailed information about your graphics card, simply click on this display adapter properties and then properties. Now here you can see all the information about your graphics card. Now let's move towards the second method. The second method is checking graphics card by task manager. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, right click on the start menu and then select task manager option. On the task manager window, simply go to the performance and here go to the GPU section. From here you can see your graphics card. As you can see, I am using NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. Now let's move toward the third method. Now the third method is checking graphics card by device manager. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, right click on the start menu and then select device manager option. And now on the device manager, simply go to the display adapter section here and you can see your graphics card from here. If you want to check its driver detail, simply right click here and select property and then go to the driver section here and you can see all the information from here. Okay, now let's move toward the fourth method. Now the fourth method is checking graphics card by system information. And to do that, simply go to the Windows search and type system information. Here it is. Simply open it and on the system information, go to the component section here. And under the components, simply select the display settings. Now you can see all the information about your graphics card from here. So that's it guys. These are some of the easiest way to find out what graphics card you have on your Windows 11 computer. Today I'm going to show you how to change the size of text, apps and other items in Windows 11. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, go to the start menu and then click on settings. Now here go to the system settings and then click on display settings. Now under the scale and layout settings, you have to go to the scale settings, which says change the size of text, apps and other items. Simply click on it and you can see there are 4 options given and 100% is recommended by the Microsoft, which is currently I am using. But in case if you want to change the size of text, apps or any other items on Windows 11, you can simply choose any of these options according to your requirement. Okay, so let's say I'm going to select the 150%. So I will select this and you can see all the size of text and apps has been changed. You can also click on the start menu and see all the app size and text size has been changed. This way you can easily change the size of text, apps and other items in Windows 11. If you want to go back to the normal setting, again go to this section and then click on the 100% and you will be back to the recommended size. Today I'm going to show you how to change the font size in Windows 11. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, go to the start menu and click on settings. Now from the settings, go to the accessibility settings and then click on the text size. You can see this is the preview of the text size here. Now to change the text size on your Windows 11 computer, you have to simply adjust this slider according to the size you want on your computer. So let's say I'm going to adjust the text size around 180. Okay. So after adjusting the slider, you have to simply click on the apply button. Now you have to wait for a few seconds here. Okay. So let's wait. And that's it, guys. Now you can see all the text size is bigger than before. Okay. You can click on the start menu and you can see all these size has been changed. So following the same method, you can easily change the text size according to your wish. If you want to again go back to the normal size, simply go to the same settings and then adjust this slider to 100%, which is recommended by the Microsoft, and then simply click on the apply again. Now again wait for a few seconds. Okay. That's it. And now you can see you are back to the normal size. Today I'm going to show you how to move Windows 11 start menu from center to left side of the screen. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, go to the Windows start menu and then click on settings. From here, go to the personalization and scroll down and select taskbar. Now again scroll down and go to the taskbar behavior. Here you can see the taskbar alignment option is selected to center. Simply click on it and choose the left option. Now you can see the start menu has been shifted to the left side of the screen and you can easily use it from here. Today I'm going to show you how to disable recommended items from Windows 11 start menu. In Windows 11, Microsoft provided this recommended section where most recent documents and files are recommended to you for better access. But if you want to disable it, you can easily disable it by following these steps. To disable it, first of all, go to the settings and from here go to the personalization section. And under the personalization section, scroll down and go to the start. Here you will be able to see three options. You have to simply disable the third option, which is show recently opened items in start, jump list and file explorer. Simply disable this option and your recommended section will be disabled. So let's check it if the recommended option has been disabled or not. Open the Windows start menu and you can see all option has been removed, even the more button. So that's it, guys. By following this method, you can easily disable the recommended section from your Windows 11 PC. Today I'm going to show you how to enable TPM if you have MSI motherboard. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, go to the start menu here and click on the power button and then select restart. Okay, so now your system is restarting. Now you have to press del button to go to the BIOS section. Keep pressing the del button until you enter the BIOS. As you can see, we have already entered in the BIOS section here. So now in order to enable TPM, you have to go to the settings and from here you have to go to the security section, and under the security section click on the trusted computing. Now from here you have to make sure the security device support is enabled. Oh yes, it is enabled, and the TMP switch, FTMP switch is also selected, enabled here, and the TPM state, make sure it is also enabled. Okay, once you enable all these TPM options, simply press F10 to exit from here and now select yes. Now your computer will restart. Just wait for a bit. So your system has been restarted, and once your system has been restarted, now you can check whether TPM has been enabled or not. And to check the TPM status, simply search CMD and then type TPM, press enter, and you can see TPM management on local computer has been enabled here. Okay. In this video, we are going to learn how to automatically copy selected text to the clipboard in one click. If you want to automatically copy the selected text from any website to your clipboard in single click, this is the best method for you. Copy Text Easily is a Chrome extension which can save you lots of time and effort by automatically copying selected text to the clipboard in one click. So now let's learn how you can do that. First of all, open the Chrome browser and type Copy Text Easily. and press enter. Here is the first option. Simply open it. As you can see, this Chrome browser has received 4.5 rating, which is really good. I have been using this extension from last 1 year and it works awesome. So now let's add it to the Chrome browser. Simply click on add to Chrome button and then add extensions. Now you can see this extension has been added to my Chrome browser. I will simply pin it up so that I can use it more frequently. Okay, so let's do it. I will pin this up and now here I can access it. Once you have enabled the extension, simply refresh the page from where you want to do the copying. Okay. Now let's say I want to copy something from this article to my Wattpad. So I will simply select it and it will be automatically copied. Now I can paste it here. Now let's try one more time. For example, I want to select from here to here. You can see the selected text has been copied already and I can simply go and paste it here. You can see how simple it is to use this. Let's suppose I want to copy this. I will simply select it and it will be already copied. Now I can go here and paste it. This extension has many other options. If you want to copy the whole paragraph in one click, you can simply choose this option. Once you enable the paragraph option, a red dotted line is enabled here. So you can see whenever I simply click on this whole paragraph is copied and now I can paste it here. Let's say I want to copy this paragraph, simply click and it is already copied. Now I can go here and paste it. There is another option called sentences. Once you choose the sentences option, you can easily copy any sentence in one click. Let's suppose I want to select this sentence. So I will simply click on it and it will be copied. That's it. So you can see how simple it is to use this Chrome extension to automatically copy selected text to the clipboard in one click. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel.